Hello, hello, beautiful souls. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. Beautiful souls, you are extremely intimidating. Okay. Yes, you that's looking at this. You are extremely intimidating. Okay. And a lot of people, because of their pride, their insecurities, they will not tell you that you are intimidating to them. Now, I've heard maybe about four people so far tell me that I'm intimidating, but I definitely have intimidated way more than that. And I didn't even realize it, but it was brought to my attention. Maybe about 9 months ago, someone suggested to me while these group of people were treating me this way. The person said, maybe because you're really intimidating. I don't think you have a clue how intimidating that you come off. And I was like, me? It's like little old me, but there is no little old you. The thing is, when you are extremely humble, which we are, and I've done a video before, but I think I'm gonna do another one coming up about how people want to humble us. We already are very humble, but the thing is, your shadow, your aura, your energy, your essence, okay, your spirit is extremely powerful and strong. I am such a sweetheart. Like, if you really get to know me, I am the sweetest girl. Like, seriously, sweetest woman, lady, girl, however you want to say it, sweetheart. But I definitely have a shadow side to me, baby. Oh, duality. Yep. Up and down, black and white, any way you want to twist and turn it. Yes. I'm very aware of that other side. But as long as you don't tip my scale, you don't tip me over to that other side, I will be the sweetest person you've ever met. But you got one time to play with me. And you won't think I'm sweet anymore. But you asked for it. And see, that's what I mean. Even though you are very kind and sweet and soft and gentle, people still see your aura, and it is extremely threatening and intimidating. And see, people don't know how to act around a person that intimidates them. More than likely, they are mad about it. They're mad that you come off intimidating, because who wants to be scared of another person or feel a certain way around another person? And the thing is, we don't mean to, it's just what it is. You are a very powerful being. There is nothing normal about chosen ones. I've said this in several videos, but for any newcomers here, there's nothing normal about you. You might get up and look at yourself in the mirror and you see two eyes, nose, lips staring back at you, but there's nothing normal about you, baby. You are a master manifester as well. Okay, in case you didn't know that either. Meaning, when you speak things out, when you speak things out, it's going to happen. It's not about if, it's about when. That's the only thing you don't know. You don't know when it's going to come to fruition, but baby, it's going to happen. And see, with that sort of power that you have, that God has allowed us to have, you're that's scary. Good. It's another armor of protection, because God already knew people were going to try you. God already knew you were a walking target. We were the only ones unaware this whole time, but God been knew. So he equipped you with certain gifts that he knew you were going to awaken to along your journey. But the people around you, co-workers, family, friends, they all perceived you as this intimidating person, whether it was based off of your looks, whether it was based off of your intelligence. You are a multidimensional being. You are good at so many things. And I'm not saying this just to, like I said before in previous videos, to make someone smile or feel better about themselves. I'm not just here to be a motivational speaker. It's just a natural, it's just in me. Like, this is just how I talk. And I'm being so serious. You are good at so many things, and that frightens people. Some people are only good at one thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's just what it is for you. But the problem is, people who are only good at one, maybe two things, are extremely just caught aback when someone like you comes around. They're like, you look good, you smell good, you take care of yourself, you talk good, you're intelligent, you have good energy. Like, no matter what happens, no matter what comes your way, you're always the optimistic person. Like, no matter what, you got it together. Even when it doesn't appear that way. Even when you shouldn't seem like you got it together, you do. People are jealous of that and envious of that as well. But people are definitely intimidated by it because they don't know how to do those things for themselves. They can only go off of things that they see. But our faith is way beyond the size of a mustard seed. You know, in the Bible, it tells you if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Baby, we move past that. We move the mountains. We move the skies. We can cause a whole earthquake by our belief. And again, how powerful we are. And when you're just walking around in this 3D matrix with all of that energy and power that you hold, you're going to shake some rooms up. Okay, you're going to shake tables. When you walk in a room, people instantly feel you. Like, we're all energetic beings. Even when other people walk in, people may look at them, but baby, you're different. It's like I said before, other people could walk in. Okay, 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 cool. You walk in, it's like, what? What's going on? They're like, what's going on? Like, no one gave me the memo that a superhero was coming here today. That's how they look at us or something. Like, we're just strange. Like, we're so strange. And it's like, okay, yeah, but chill. Like, we're so used to ourselves that we don't take a step back to really see how amazing we are. And because we live in such a low vibrational world that cannot just appreciate beauty from all angles, all aspects of life, and just be comfortable with that, like I told you all before, people love to compare. And it's, why can't I act like this? Why can't people feel this way about me? How come I don't sound that intelligent? Some people are so afraid to even speak. Some people are so afraid of their own voice. They rather let everyone around them talk because they're too intimidated. They don't love themselves. They lack confidence. And see, us chosen ones, we've built our confidence brick by brick. I'm going to do a separate video on that too. But people don't like seeing confident people. I've noticed that. People hate seeing confident people because they embody everything they lack. When they can barely get out the door without wondering, well, maybe I shouldn't go out today. Maybe I should. I don't know. Is this a nice top? Is this? But I'm not saying we don't have those overthinking moments too. But baby, the show's still gonna go on. We're not going to let certain things stop us. But there's some people out here, they live for other people's approval. They live to make sure everyone's going to be happy with their attire or whatever jewelry they choose to wear, how they have their hair color, their what neighborhood. You know, like, people take into account way too much what other people think of them, and you don't do that. And they don't see you with a lot of people either. A lot of people, they need some sort of entourage to feel better. We're loners. We don't need a single soul around us. And quite frankly, we like it that way because we can barely trust people how it is nowadays. Like I just told you on yesterday's video, people come around to like you and adore you just to turn around and hate you again, just to turn around and be jealous. It's like, baby, you could have saved us both this weird time and just we could have never done this from the beginning. But the devil is never, the demons, the archons, the evil principalities, they're never going to stop sending people towards the chosen one to see if maybe this person can break them. Maybe this person is going to be the final straw for them, the final knife in the back for them. And it's like, baby, look, if I can survive all the attacks from my own flesh and blood, my own family, I don't give a rat's behind about who else out here trying to make me an enemy. Don't nothing break your heart. It's like, don't nothing out here break your heart more than your own flesh and blood hating you, turning on you, not supporting you. So if I didn't got through that, that was one of my biggest hurts. I can get over anything else out here. Okay. And I have, time and time and time again. As the saying says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's not just a cute cliche, it's an actual fact. What doesn't take you out of here is building you up. That's why I'm letting you all know that it's not about what's happening to us, it's what's happening for us. And it's because God knows that the battle is bigger than what we can even fathom. The spiritual realm war we're actually fighting, guys, is way, way, way worse than your family, way worse than your co-workers, way worse than your friends. I mean, it's actual demons there, okay? That hate our soul, that hate our guts, they hate our soul purpose and mission. And so God is allowing the small attacks now so that we can be prepared for when the big ones are going to come. Because when you love God and you're for the side of good, there's a whole evil side that hates you for it. It's like, oh, you picked the side of good? All right, watch this. Evil wants to make your life a living misery every chance it gets. That's why so many people here in this matrix, they choose to sell their soul. They choose to gain the world. But what does God tell us about that? Why gain the whole world and lose your own soul? We don't, that's not what we're about. So because we're on the opposite side, life is going to be harder for us chosen ones. That's why, again, we've been set up from birth in a sense, and it's meant to try to break you down and make you give up. God forbid, that will never happen. It's not our fault that we were created to be this strong and this tough and this magnetic and this amazing. And this is why people cannot stand being around you too long, because it's like being in the energy of greatness, and they don't feel great. They feel small and weak. Instead of them loving themselves and rising to the occasion, they can even come to you and say, hey, what do you do to make yourself feel more strong or confident? Like, what do you, instead of being honest, they rather hate. It's easier to just hate on someone than to be humble enough and go to them for advice or to talk with them. I see it all the time, even when I work out. I will be creating a separate like workout page one day. So just in case anybody's into fitness, any chosen ones want to do some fitness. But I see it all the time. The women, they want to say something to me, they want to inquire, but they're too busy wrapped up into their jealousy and their envy because of my shape to not even ask. And I'm like, you're blocking your blessing by being in competition mode and hating mode. They're too intimidated to speak. That's not my problem. Let people be intimidated by you, because, I mean, honestly, what can you do? Like, we're not going to go beg and be like, but you should actually just get to know me. Like, I promise it's not that bad. Like, we're not going to go do that. So people would rather not want to be your friend. That's why you don't get certain invites, or you're made to be an outsider, or people will tell you, like, yeah, we're going to link up soon, and you don't hear nothing from them. You thought like the whole meetup went well. You meet someone, you exchange Instagrams or TikToks, whatever. It's the same old, same old. And then they never like your stuff, never want to be around you, or they only do it for a little bit, and then the real jealousy and envy comes out. Like, as long as you're a chosen one, as long as you are greatness, understand people hate to see when people are great, because instead of just being happy for that person, proud for that person, it's always, what about me? It's always the 2, 3, 4 year old toddler response, 8, 9 year old preteen response. Well, what about me, mommy? I didn't get this. And I have children, so I know. It's like, oh, he got this. Why I didn't get it? Oh, she looks like this, he looks like this. Why can't I look like that? Oh, he or she talks like that. Why can't I? Oh, they attract so many people to them. Why can't I? You're not held responsible for other people's misery, for other people's immaturity. Okay? You keep living your beautiful life. And the people that are meant to stay, they will. And if that means that no one can handle you, it's okay. That still means that there's nothing wrong with you. God has preserved you for something and someone special, and you have to believe that. I definitely did. And God brought the people my way that wouldn't be intimidated by me. And even if they are, because I'm not going to say maybe they haven't been, maybe they are, but they still love me through it. They don't allow that to overshadow the love part. Because to be loved by a chosen one, baby, I'm telling you, it's like something out of a fairy tale, honestly. And I'm going to do more videos on the relationship. Someone asked me that too. I will cover more relationship topics, because I wasn't always married, happily married. No, you already know I told you I was married previously, and it was hell. And even before that, dating, it was terrible. And I realized it's because I have a light on me. I realize now all of it's because I've been a chosen one my whole life. So we have to accept the good and the bad along our journey. And that's why I make these videos for you all. It's never going to just be peaches and keen as long as we're in this matrix, as long as we're in this 3D messed up realm. No. But we have to rise above the low vibrations around us and continue to be that light. You are a light on a hill, and you will never be hidden. Shine regardless of how people feel. That's what you're created to do. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. And those same people that feel threatened and intimidated, they come around. It's happened so much too. And if they don't, oh well. You don't need them. What's for you is for you, okay? And I'm going to make sure I let you all know that in every video. What's for you is for you, and it can never be scared away, taken away, none of that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, beautiful souls. I'll be right back here tomorrow, okay? Keep your crown adjusted. Remember who you are, and always remember who loves you. I love you all so much, but remember, God loves your beautiful soul way more.